All right, then Junacho, it's off.
はい、先生。気をつけ。後ろ回って右に飛びをなす。正面。先生にね。どうぞお願いします。
お願いします。
先生にね。こんばんは、先生。
I got this. Second. And let's do that. All right, gonna fill out the lights again to see if it helps with the focus issue.
Indeed.
I need to get another ring light. That way I'll have two lights. Fill this in a little bit more. So as Santi said, it looks like I'm working out in prison. It's $2.
Well,
It's $2.
he's not wrong. It does kind of look like you're in the prison yard.
That's right. That's because I'm hard. All right. Take a dash. Say yes. I am. I heard from B today. I reached out to her. She reached back. Said, yeah, she's doing better, you know, taking care of all the stuff. I don't say no.
That's good.
Spent a day, 45 minutes chipping the inches or so ice up and down my sidewalk. Because it has been above freezing, so everything is nothing but freezing, nothing but freezing. It is both hard and soft.
73 degrees here today, so our winter is officially over, I think.
Yeah, after February 14th or so, it's like you kind of take it around. Well, folk we know around here say it'll probably snow a few more times, but we might get maybe one more cold snap, but other than that, it should just kind of do this number for a while. Get away. You know, you go out bugs and stuff. Laura runs hot, so she needs to actually move around like with, you know, short sleeve. No, I'm out, take it around. Whoops. Any good news on the employment front, Drew?
The phone screen with
Get
favor
across.
tomorrow.
With whom?
Favor.
Never did.
Delivery people that HEB bought.
Oh. Well, if you're supporting HEB, it's okay with me.
Right.
All right, let's try something different here. Hey, Kaicho, come in. I want you to just reach up as far as you can, look up at the sky, and take big 5 deep breaths. Pretend to breathe out. Be back just a little more. Put a little bit of your knees.
I don't hold out much hope for the interview process with Favor, but we'll see.
Hands together. Cross your hands, kind of push your chest out. Take a big deep breath in. Breathe out. Take another big deep breath. And then when you do, when you breathe out, bend forward. Keep your shoulders back. Go ahead and let your arms come up. And take 5 good deep breaths on that.
Yeah, okay.
You've been breathing all your life.
Yeah, but you're like Take deep breath in the absolute hardest position to take deep breaths in.
If it was easy, anyone could do it. That's fine.
Right.
Those muscles stretch. Shoulders, and your legs. Five good breaths. Hands to your hips, stick it around. Been doing a little yoga for me, so I thought I'd throw those in there.
Huh.
And I introduce you to the challenge.
Very interesting that yoga would include
Take that away.
that particular movement where every other thing says, yeah, if you want to take deep breaths, don't bend over all the way to where you can't expand your, gut.
Right.
It's interesting. That's why I'm not a yogi.
All right. That's in line, be lifts. Turn to the left, chicken peckers. I slipped on the ice the other day and I did a magnificent break fall, but I still landed on the ice. And on my back is not singing my praises.
I'm glad you get to practice your break fall so much up there, but it seems like there's a lot of slipping going on in the first place.
Contact.
Probably should be avoided.
Yeah. Well, I'll blame the dogs.
So what?
So I will blame the dogs because it was their shenanigans that led me to be on the ice.
Ah. You failed to mention that.
Then I slipped and fell, and as I slipped and fell, I
Break
threw my
fall.
legs up, did a really awesome break fall. Plus, I was wearing my big heavy winter jacket, so there was a little padding there. But still, I landed basically on a shelf of ice, and I ran my back. So that would, yeah. And my check engine light came back on again with my shoulder because I just got that straightened out. It was my time. All right. You got your shoe. I bless. We need to come up with a gooder name for these. Anyway, Patrick.
Rockets.
Rockets. That's one. See, that's gonna throw off my YouTube content more information. Attack.
I guess if it were really the Rockettes, we'd have to do this.
It's that. Well, that would be great, right?
Well, I wasn't, doing the crane wings. I was doing the.
I know, but I mean,
people next to me.
if we're gonna keep it,
Ah, there you go. No can defense.
that's right. But only if I do right. Count the lie because it's Karate Kid. 2, he did it right, and he still couldn't finish. Yeah, all right, breathe in, down. Breathe if you can.
It's not the breathing part that's hard, it's the big breaths that's the bugaboo.
Oh, that's no life to something.
Plus, I'm a fat kid, so there's a lot of compression going on in this position. You know what I mean?
Get a lot of granola.
Yeah, too much.
All right, we got take it out. Can you ever have too much granola? Oh.
Yes, you can.
Fine. Little further.
Little further.
Little further. Stop right before you hear the red.
Little broccoli. So I've now started referring to Mark Zuckerberg as Little Broccoli.
Little broccoli.
That's what John Oliver called him in the latest episode.
Spoiler alert.
His interviews, he's wearing a black shirt with his big,
Feels good.
gold chain and his like
his boots.
surfer perm. And so
So
Oliver was like, Mark, or as his rap name is Lil Broccoli Zuckerberg, it said, and I was like, yes, Lil Broccoli.
See what happens to you when you start studying BJJ, become that guy.
I think it's more the fact that he's, becoming a Nazi fascist that, is really the problem. But yeah, BJJ, it's part of it.
Either way.
He and Joe Rogan are fighting it up pretty good in that clip.
Yeah. Next thing you know, he'll have a big neck, sleeve tats, and shave his head.
I was gonna say, at least he wasn't yet wearing a tank top, so.
Yeah, the flexion t-shirt,
Right.
whatever.
A compression shirt.
For all your
one of those shirts that's like 2 sizes too small to show all your, grappling muscles.
Your buffets. The VP of security, I guess he's really a Taekwondo guy, but I guess he started doing BJJ recently. And there's a couple other guys that they're do martial arts on this. Anyway, so we were talking about in September when we have our convention in Richardson, like trying to find some place to rent it out, we can all get together and work out. And I was like, yeah, that'd be cool. And then find out. And then so he messaged today, me and another guy who's also named Paul, and he was like, yeah, I pushed it through to the powers that be, and they said it's okay as long as we get everyone to sign waivers. I'm like, all right. So I was like, what do you want to do? He said we can get a roll on. I'm like, well, I'm not just gonna roll. So I'm gonna punch something. We're gonna try and work something out. Which I'm gonna try and get all the people that are coming that are martial artists, maybe get together and do an application seminar. So I may ask you to come up to Richardson.
To where?
Richardson,
Texas.
outside Dallas. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. Up until the end of the year, our headquarters is going to be in Richardson. Roll that ball.
Well, as of now, I still got time.
You're playing a lotto? I mean, like your fingers.
No, maybe I should.
What if you had $1 million and then get a job?
Yeah. If I don't have something hard and fast going, at least in the works by the February, I'm probably just gonna start looking for any job around here and kiss off the tech industry once and for all. I'm
HEB
kind of done
delivered.
with it, and it seems kind of done with me, so. And I'm not willing to, apply for jobs that I don't really think I'm qualified for.
I've been doing that for most of my career. Think about
Yeah, but,
in any given career, really. Think about it.
yeah, but I don't want to do it in tech anymore.
Yeah. Understood. All right.
So, I don't know. We'll see what Favor has to say.
You get discounted HEB?
I would hope so. That would be nice. I doubt it,
We
though.
had our friends that were, he was going down to Houston. He picked us up some coffee. I was like, is there any way you could like freeze? Can you overnight me the tortillas? It's pretty much finished. He was like, I don't know if I can do that. And just a bag full of tortillas and coffee, showing up. Although you can bring in 20 pounds of coffee for personal use. So yeah, figure out how I'm gonna get 20 pounds of coffee in my bag when I go to Portland. All right.
I don't
So
we have to freeze tortillas. They leave them out at room temperature, so.
well, sure, but you gotta figure. With him, if it was me bringing it, it'd be different, but take it to his house, then bring it back. Anyway, it was a logistics thing.
Gotcha.
So, actually, first, before we do that, I was gonna read from the big books of American Combat Judo. Let's see. All right, this is 48, page 48. Break from a rear strangle. This is gonna be our new uniform that we're gonna start wearing.
Nope. I'm out.
Rear strangle illustrated here, but it is the traditional hold described in all judo books as being unbreakable.
Oh.
However, it can be broken if you act before your opponent has the opportunity to bend your body backwards. And this is a true statement that's we've talked about many times at 2D camp and whatever. It's like it's hard once they get a lock on. It's kind of hard to do it. So you need to be anyway. As your strangle is reach up with either of your hands and toss the hand he has about your head. Slide his arm upward and forward over your head. This arm will now be straight over your shoulder, palm up. So the one he has locked behind your head. You're gonna do that number. Yep. Slide his arm upward and forward over your head. This arm will now be straight over your shoulder, the palm up. Now, with the aid of your other hand, bear down on his arm. If you exert sufficient pressure, you will break the arm at the elbow.
The elbow is supposed to be on your shoulder.
Yeah.
That looks vaguely familiar.
That looks vaguely familiar. Because judo stole it from us. American Combat Judo. Okay, so Kaicho's basics. I guess I could just call up the screen and just pop those up, but it uses a lot of these shote ukes and open hand techniques, open hand kaki uke, open hand shuto. Usually his were the first set is white and it's with a reverse punch. And the next set is with kicks, apparently. So we'll go through those. I'll walk through them. It says there's stepping techniques. So we can step or you can step one step over. Anyway, first one is shote uke gyatuzu. Palm heel block, reverse punch. Now, so that would be your lead block, your lead hand is blocking. So, this would just be like black belt or brown belt basics, black belt basics, Matsu, but it's down here, it's Chudon. So,
okay.
So you're actually passing it under. So the white rock version, we do it with uppercuts or whatever at this point, because I think since this is white belt, you're supposed to block, reverse punch, block, reverse punch. So let's do that first, and then we'll see if you like to.
Is it a hold parry like once, or is it's block and then parry, one and then
Block.
two?
Parry.
Okay. Nice and safe.
Or block. Punch. Yeah.
Hey.
Alright, you guys show. Left arm out. Come on, yes.
Sure.
Hey. Salt. Cheat. Oh. Roast. Ditch. Touch. Good. Dude. Try to count these kind of like Kaicho in honor.
So, question.
Yeah.
As far as like after you do the punch, are you
Yeah.
coming out, like back out and boom, or are you just going from the punch position and here and then?
Yeah. So these are both of these sets. These are the ones that I got from Sarah, from Kaicho. This set is white belt.
Right.
So, or as it's known in the ancient Orient, Shiro Obi.
Right.
So, punch. So for us, I absolutely think it just goes from there to block, to punch, block, punch. And probably for our lower rank individuals, it would be, you know, block, punch, block, punch,
Right.
block, punch, or come back. But either way,
Right.
knowing how Kaicho was when he would demonstrate stuff, he would, you know, I could totally see him doing, you know, I'm coming back this way, right? So,
Right.
I'm coming back this way. So let's do that from some sort of Hikate to the
Right.
block and see how we like that. You guys shoot. It's neat. Salt. Cheese. Oh. Brush. Dish. Touch. Ew. I don't like that, but you know, there it is.
Right.
Okay. But yeah, I really think it's going from here and doing that live, it's more repairing. And not too far out. Like I'm trying to keep it short in our zone. So when it punches back, it really it's more of a probably more of a receiving, catching it back as opposed to blocking it out here. You know, paint the fence. It's paint the fence, as we all know.
Right.
So, you know, you're here. Oh, here. So, here. Or drum technique. Depending on how you look at it. All right, number next, get on, shoot on, uke. So this is an open hand shuto. Reverse punch. So this one, yeah, definitely would like get back here. Punch.
Nice and safe.
Come on. It's neat. Salt. Cheese. Oh. Brush. Ditch. Touch. Use. Ew. All right, I'll hard it a little faster. So we're fine. It's neat. Salt. Cheap. Go. Rub. Ditch. Touch. Use. Dude. Iran Shoteike, so this is the same thing, but just down.
Could you repeat the name of it again, please?
Iran Shotai Uke, or Shote Uke.
So is that this or this?
It's like this one. I think this is the Shote part.
Height. Ah, okay. So like the other Wansu big maneuver.
Flats off.
Aha. Man, what you telling me Karate Kid was actually right about something? What?
Yeah, the guy who wrote it, it's Doja Cat. So
Yeah, but we're not Gochu.
that's true.
They got it from us.
Yeah, let's go with that. Actually, it's funny. Since these are Kaichos, it's more likely that Kaicho liberated these from Goju. Yeah, I should have recorded. I'll edit that out. I'll put that in post. All right. It's meat, salt, cheese, oh, roast, fish, hash, ew. A little harder, a little faster. It's meat, salt, cheese, oh, roast, fish, hash, ew.
Are those Chudan Tsuki or Gedan Tsuki?
Geta, Chudon, sorry.
Okay. Height.
Yeah, because
Hey.
I have a hard time, especially with these. Anything open hand, I have a really hard time not leaving it out there. So like doing that, I want to keep that contact, strike. Keep that contact, strike. So, as I understand it, these are more or less right on your center line, but I'm still kind of biasing them out. Boom. Catch that block, intercept it, move it off the way. But
I always think of it as hit, grab, pull.
Yeah. Exactly, yeah, I mean, that's basically like someone's punching and you're just going, boom, but if I'm doing that. So again, this is one other thing that comes back to our secret sauce is guns coming in and you block that down, you're just blocking it essentially into you, right? Because it's right in your center. So, with us doing the gate on Shuto, it should, it should be that way. It really should be that way. Right? I think. And it might be. I mean, if I can get Sarah to come back to class, she can tell us. But but since this is done with body change, if someone's punching coming in and you're going, oh, you're knocking it down that way. Right? And they counter. So
Well, and the other question I have then is if I've punched, right, we also talk a lot about that split. So if I'm doing that instead of just that, then it's also going to add a little bit of zing to it, which will then redirect and take it. So yeah, okay.
Yeah, I mean, so that would be, this would be one of those things that, if we were all in a room together, we do this and then we would do it.
Yeah.
Against an opponent, so we can figure out where, where we want to block, we want to body change up that way, do we want to body change off that way, do we want to boom hit, because like you say, if there's someone's doing a mind getting or whatever, and unless you're at the very end of their leg, you're just gonna drive it into your danger zone there.
Nice.
All right, number next, and this would be the last one of white belt.
Oh, there's only like 5?
Yeah, but they would do like reps of like 20.
Yeah.
Kaite kake uke, so open hand kake uke,
I like this.
first punch.
Now the other question is it straight or is it hooked?
I hook,
Okay. Just want to know.
because, like, so good question or good discussion point. So yeah, we all know that it's here and then that snap, and we all know what snaps for. Layer one, snap is the hurt. Layer two, snap is making contact and moving, right? It's doing a bit some tight spot. So this one, you can still get a snap in there, right? But then, yeah, I think you have to have that hook, because as I understood Kakyuki, that's kind of the way it's supposed to be going. You have to hit your hook to bring it in, and then grab. Right. So, but there's no grab. But anyway, open hand with third person punch.
I can say.
I need that without. Miyashishiro. Right hand out. 5 hits. See? Me. Salt. Sheep. Arrow. Roast. Six. X. Goose. Harder and faster. It's Nick. Salt. Sheep. Arrows. Red. Six. X. Goose. Ew. And there, as I was doing those, I was remembering. So I'm doing that punch. And this is going to be the same thing. It's like, where does that come from? Does it come back here and do it, or does it come from here and you do it? I think at our lofty level, it doesn't have to be a lot of chamber. It's if you punch, they grab, and you just got to leave it from there. So.
Right. From a white belt, though, I would assume it's a cross chamber.
Right.
I'm here. Fingers together.
You just sit here. Here. And get that both those hands operating. I guess that makes sense for us to do it too, because you parry, grab. So but for us, I'd probably just leave that hand out there or bring it in into 2 of these zones. All right, that was yeah. So yeah, there's just 4 apparently. White belts, and because the green belt or Midora Obi, it's more powerful. They have 5. So Kaite Kakeuke open and single blow with a front kick. It says same time, so I assume it's same length. Here.
Interesting.
Yep. Then the next one will be the same thing with a roundhouse kick.
Oh, good.
It doesn't specify, so. Yeah. Then number next is down block. No, so it's just a regular down block, front kick, opposite leg. So and then Chiranuke, front kick, and Joranuke, front kick. All right, well, let's kind of late, but all right. So First one, open hand cocky uke with the front kick.
Right.
I guess you shoot. It's me. So. Chi. Oh.
Yeah.
Rub. Sitch. Hatch. You. Ew. All right, harder, faster. It's me. So. Chi. No.
Hey.
Rub. Sitch. Hatch. You. Do. All right. Same thing, roundhouse kick.
Hey.
Same time. Yeah. All right. It's weird, but okay. It's me. So. G. No. Six. H. U. Two. All right. Also. Fine. It's me. So. G. No. Right. Six. H. U. Two. All right. Yananuki. Front kick at the same time, opposite leg.
What's the
Easy
block?
enough. Yananuki. Down block.
How's that gonna work? Boom. Four. Okay. Hey.
Start reversing this.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's me.
Wow.
So. She. Go. Right. Ditch. Fetch. Shoot. Two. Okay, let's try that a little harder, a little faster. It's me. So. She. Oh.
Hey.
Right. Ditch. Fetch. Shoot. Two.
Hey. Still.
Yeah.
Ooh, get that.
Maybe one of those that Kaicho was like, let's mess with the round guys.
Got it. Okay.
All right. Nanuki, Chudanuke, same thing, same like though. So just essentially like basics.
Interesting. I don't understand. Okay.
Your job isn't to understand, mister. Your job is just to do it.
I can see.
And don't shoot the messenger. Trying to figure this crap out. All right. Come on. It's 8. So. G. No. Rip. Sitch. Hatch. You. Dude. Alright, go hard. It's me. Salt. Cheek. There. Rub. Teach. Fetch. Kick. Dude. Alright. Ooh, good on okay. Same thing, good on okay. It's me. Salt. Cheek. There. Rub. Teach. Fetch. Kick. Dude. It's me. Salt. Cheek. Go. Rub. Stitch. Fetch. Cube. Dude. All right. Woo. All right, that was the Kaicho basics. So the question is, are they supposed to be on body change? And what's the number rule of the dojo?
Do whatever the instructor does.
Yeah. I have no notes. Yeah. So yeah, I think this is another one. Yeah, these are white belt and green. I think they're mentioned as such for a reason. But I don't think the green belt ones are, because the green belts are just you doing stuff at the same time, just like you do in econs.
Right.
But that being said, yes, I do think they should be done. Body shape. Especially the green belt ones. But also I think white belt ones are, because you're well, bunch. So this next set is the one that I made up or modified as an homage, if you will. But I don't think I've ever actually done them, so I just did them, fighting the ninja in my office. So, but I've got several of these. I can't read everything because it's too long. There we go. So on these, yeah, I think we should do body change. We can do a few of them and see how we like to do it, how we want to do it. First one, Jodan Shute Uke, Jodan Gyakuzuki. What am I doing? My reverse shoot up. Oh, okay, so this one is the Shote block. We did Chudan and Gaidon. Now we're doing Jodan. So on this one, Miller is going to come in and punch you. You're going to pop it up and do a rich hand. All right. This rich hand could be, I was targeting maybe the inside of the arm. You're just pushing your arm up out of the way and hitting a shot to the bicep, or depending on how close you are, maybe come into a shot to the neck.
Right.
So however your body feels when you do that, yeah. It's just like a Jodan.
Straight up or
It's
kind of
so again, an excellent when I was doing these, I was thinking once again, like they're punching and I'm pushing, right? So just as we talk about with our eye block, same thing is I think it goes out or out, either way. Again, much more like we do in our white belt black or brown belt black belt basics. All right. So, but I'm thinking that you're kind of up and over, and that's why you're popping your body changing. They're coming in here, and you're moving out of the way, and you're popping this way. Or if the arm doesn't move that far, popping that way. Okay. So give it a try and see how it works out. But yes, where your arm goes dictates which strike you're going to do, and that you get to do on the fly. That's how they pull up by black belt.
Right.
Come on. It's me. So. Cheek. Oh.
Ready.
Six. Touch. Two. Two. So I see Adam doing the block and coming down. I'm keeping contact. I'm keeping it up. Like say either I'm trapping that arm moving into a strike. I'm trapping that arm kind of moving it away, coming to a shot. Anyway. Do those again a little harder, a little better.
Right.
Come on. It's neat. Salt. Cheap. Oh. Neat. Touch. You. Two. I guess that could be if it's the inside. Moving arm to the inside. Bam. Pop that way too. All right. Yeah, okay. Go down Shuteuke once again. Oh, with a undershot. So again, this one is like you're pushing up and moving that arm out of the way and give him a shot into there.
Right.
Come on. It's neat. Salt. Cheap. Oh. Bitch. Touch. Two. Ew. On that, up here. I'm gonna take a shot from that guy. Alright,
Oh, was it a low strike or were you bringing it all the way?
no,
down?
I can't do it, so it would be like up under here, but I don't have an arm.
I
So,
see.
I mean, it could be same thing if they're punching here, you block it out of the way and up under the chin. I guess if you want it. Alright, oh. What I got here, Chudan Shotosuke, once again. See, I apparently I was in a love affair with these when I wrote these. Chudan Shotosuke, Jodan Kaicho. Oh, so this one is they're punching in, your high spin and coming in with a palm heel strike and chin. Or a shot to the throat. Either way. How you gonna do it? Or I mean, if you want a shot to like the sternum where you bam, hit them, smooth in. Depends on way, but it's chewed on, the block is chewed on.
Well, the sternum makes a difference as to whether or not you're doing Teisho versus Shuto, right? Because if I'm gonna go to
Or
I want to hit more. This would just lessen the, it would distribute the impact, right? If
right,
you're hitting that versus that, and with the chest, you probably want the
yeah, absolutely. So remember what's the #1 rule of dojo?
do with what you got.
Yeah. No, our structured penalty, right? So yeah, I mean, villain interrupting. Oh, then he comes at me. I move it. And then
Right.
I want to shoot I may just want to shove him away. Sure.
Right.
Move out of the way, shove it. But in this case, I moved it out of the way and I want to just give him a good shot to the sternum or actually maybe the solar plexus. So I want to put that guy in there a little bit more. So it's probably not really a Kaicho, I think when I wrote these up, I didn't have the translation for little knob part at your,
Right, sincere.
so that's why I really was just thinking like maybe just come to the face or come to the throat. Either way, it just your hand is basically in that sort of position.
Hi, Sensei. What do you got though?
All right, here we go. But again, Shoot on. Come on. It's. Neat. Salt. Cheat. Arrow. Rush. Pitch. Touch. Shoot. You. So these especially, I think it's less fun to do them walking as it is to do them just from a natural stance. As soon as I focus back up here. Focus me up. Internet. Come on. You know you want to. There we go. And I just want to do it from a natural stance and just come in and then come here. Especially with body change. So I'm gonna do it that way, and you guys do them however you want. All right, that was high palm heel strike. So this is again Shoteuke, Jodan Washite Zuki. Bam! So in this one, we're coming in. That one. Sorry. Is that what she did? Yeah, this is what she did, right? The closed fingers?
thought that was cocaine, but okay.
No, you're right. No, you're right. So this one. So you're coming in, you're coming in and boom, going in for the throat or the clavicle. And here.
So that's not a nuki take?
It's not a nukite, it's you're coming in with your fingers, really, more so than going in straight.
Okay.
I guess-
So
I have crane.
So I'm trying to figure out what the term is. I've never heard that terminology before.
Me neither. I just the Google told me. So that's I'm trying to, you know, it's again with the terminology thing, I'm trying to, you know, figure out what's the most correct one. And I think when I wrote that, this one was I do this guy. And it could because I have throat or clavicle. So for me, it's gotta be I'm coming in for the throat. Or I'm coming in and hitting the clavicle and coming down or whatever. But either way, same thing.
You could do that.
Yeah, but it really wouldn't.
This
It would
would
just
be
annoy.
this would be more for if you're gonna hit the clavicle for something hard, because you've got all the support and you're focusing it in
Yeah.
that spot. This
Well,
would
then maybe
be
that's
for
what I was talking about.
soft.
All right. I gotta make a note of that. I gotta research that. That's your homework, Adam. Figure out which one of those we want to use. Because yeah, I mean, here, if you're hitting somebody in the throat, bam, coming in straight. I can see that in the clavicle, but you know, like, you know, this is more penetrative than.
I-
Either way, Shote, do that. Do whatever you feel.
I-
These are movement exercises and they're not sanctioned by the Federation,
But they will be.
but they do. Canadian director's doing it, it must be good. All right, here we go. Shoot, okay. Come on. It's neat. Salt. Cheap. Go. And we don't want that. Rope. Ditch. Hatch. Cute. You.
Thing is, if you're gonna, we talked about this at Hakutsuru. Thing is, if you're gonna do koken, you really want to make sure that you get that quadruple stack for all the support, because this is meant to hit hardish
Yeah.
soft things. So if you're a lot of people, if you're not thinking about it, will stack like this with the thumb kind of in the middle. which
Yeah.
works okay for softer tissue, but it doesn't work so great. So if you're gonna do this, Sensei Ader was talking about making sure that it's tight and your fingers are stacked, much like, if you're gonna do this, they should be also stacked,
Yeah,
just in case you miss the soft bit and hit something harder.
that's right. Well, those of us who study Sananju,
Right. Even
Right.
even so, if you're gonna use the two fingers, still stack
Yeah.
them bad boys up.
if you can, if your fingers are. Okay, let's see. Keidan shote okay. Gakur. Oh, and this is so this is just like
Nice.
Nijiho. Okay.
Hey.
So, and again, with this one, this can be a shoot, an uppercut up, or proper back fist. Villain weapon is coming in. You knock it down out of the way. Oh, but if they come in closer and you're here slapping hands or whatever, and you just get something in close, you may want to just come in and shoot, just like Nahanchi or whatever.
Right.
I leave it up to you and each person's personal battle. All right.
I'm going for the uppercut.
Yes. Come on. It's me. Salt. See? Oh. Ditch. Touch. Here. Ew.
And I think I like the idea of lead handing that bad boy and pushing it down, give you more room to come up over the top of that thing.
Yeah, how do you know? So, again, I think about it like someone's grappling with you and you're just trying to get them off and you get that hand sort of up and loose and whatever and come in. And then as this one comes down, you weight them down a little bit, grab that arm, weight that a little bit, and boom, pop it in or come around top of their nose. Bam.
Right. Nice, Sensei.
All right. That was. Let's see, now we did the Gaidon Shutoke with the Gyakuzu. That's not very sexy. I'm gonna drop that one out, I think.
You could change it to, a nuke or a ridge hand. Oh, what is that?
Was what?
Sorry, I got a irritating little something popped up here.
Well, see a doctor and get rid of it.
Okay, sorry. This is a program I had set up apparently. It's pestering me for a license.
Stupid licensing. All right, yeah, let's do this. So what did that with the rich hand? Gaidon Shutoke, rich hand. So ribbons coming in and punch in. Here, lock, boom, back behind the head, if you're on the outside, or on the side of the neck if you're on the inside.
Nice, let's see.
And again, I'm gonna go ahead and do these with one space with just body change. All right. Come on. It's me. You? Rope. Ditch. X. You. You. Same thing, just a earth in the back of the skull. Alright. Next one is. I don't do that. I don't do that. I don't want to copy those down there. And these were the same thing with kicks. All right, so I must just copied and pasted those down there. So it'd be the same thing, only as I said, I just stacked them together, so it was the same, block front kick.
Right.
Yeah. You guys want to do those again? That's fine.
We could do my favorite one, which is in
What's that?
there. That shote, and then koken to the floaters, and then koken to the solar plexus or the gut. So it's two strikes. So it'd be 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3.
You do the block. Counter.
Right. And then
Block.
yep.
All right.
And then it's a koken to the gut. So it's two kokens. Yeah. So
No coke in
Go-
Pepsi.
you go to the outside,
Right.
push it away, shot to the floaters,
Mhm.
and double them over, take a shot to the solar plexus, and you can kind of come down with it a little bit, but right into the gut hole area.
Well, let's do that. I sent you a link to that. Add that.
Hey.
The appropriate area. Let's try that out. Sure. Showtime, counter, counter.
Hey,
Fine. It's neat. So. Cheap. Oh. Rope. Ditch. Hush. Ew.
really love that one.
Yeah, you mentioned that one before. Yeah, I like that.
Also, I hurt one of my training partners during a test doing that one because
That's not very nice.
I know it was a green belt test, so it was only my 3rd rank, and that person was also not paying attention and was not prepared for one of the strikes. So I got a little vigorous, and they were not vigorous enough, and bad things happened.
Bad things happen.
Fortunately, no one was seriously hurt, and it was just a little bit of a slight winding. But I know that
No
technique.
karateka were. No karate men were injured in the. We're gonna go to that. All right. Yeah, that was good. So especially with face on. I try not to go right into a lock, as I generally throw I get that active hand, parry, block, punch. And I can see that technique of 1, 2, 1, 2. I think you do a disservice when it's. I'm thinking of this as an inside kata. You're in somewhere, you're coming in, you're hitting somebody, and so don't sacrifice that punch or the back fist or double bone block, whatever you want to call it. And there's a danger of pulling pulling the punch, actually, to get that done. So every one of those techniques. And again, so this is, gosh darn it. So this is not a critique, this is just me watching YouTube, highly trained walking death machines. And then going out of focus because I'm so scared of you. Oh, hang on. That is the weirdest thing. There we go. All right, so on these guys. Adam, looks like you're coming like you're out more and pulling in. Are you coming? Okay, you're coming sort of out more, okay, as opposed to over. All right, that's cool. All right, I'm down with that. Around it. So yeah, and again with that sequence, 1, 2, 3. I saw all the techniques, so I'm just talking over my head. The thing that I saw is the more advanced the kata, you know, the easier it is to kind of blow past these techniques. You still need to, massage them, make sure you see them every time. Time is it? Oh, it's time to go. Anyway, good, really good, good kata, guys. Because I mean, it's we're doing it and we do the thing, and it's just, we're walking through it, or maybe our mind's half off because it's bad day at work or whatever. That's when we need to kind of ratchet it back and focus on making sure we do each one of those techniques. Because not only do we need to practice and doing the techniques, but at some point, somebody important is going to be watching you, or somebody that's going to be promoting you. Like there might be some junior student that's watching you, and when they see all those techniques, they go, "Oh." I remember when I saw Lauren Ingleby do Nahanchi one time at Tootie camp, and he was just doing it, and I was shocked. I was like, "Oh, that's how you do Nahanchi." Because I mean, it was smooth, it was freaking powerful, but most of the thing that I got from it was how smooth and powerful it was. I mean, he wasn't just. I mean, when he pulled those in, it's like you felt it. He had a good karate face on. I was like, oh wow, shit, that's Nahanchi right there. So, but there was smooth. You could see all the techniques. You could see all the things, and he wasn't over emphasizing anything. It was just spot on. And that's what you want to see as a senior belt. Questions, comments, or concerns?
Yeah, Sensei.
All right, okay, I'm gonna work on those a little bit more. Maybe we'll do some more of those on Thursday, or we'll do something else. All right, take us home.
気をつけ。後ろも回って右利き曜日を直す。正面。先生に礼。どうもありがとうございます。先生。
お願いしました。
先生に礼。さよなら先生。
Yeah, guys. Excellent class.
バイ礼。どうもありがとう。
お願いしました。はい、先輩、気をつけね。お願いしました。I thought I'd dress like everybody this week.
Nice. By the way, just